Deshaun Watson, really unhappy with the way that events unfolded in Houston last week. And people could say, oh, it's an overreaction, it's early. But I was told that if his anger level was a quote-unquote 2 last year after they traded DeAndre Hopkins away, his anger level now is at a 10. And it's at a 10 because the Texans went to him for advice and recommendations on what to do going forward. He gave some feedback that was basically ignored during the process, and it was ignored in favor of bringing in someone else from New England after they've had a history of people in New England leaving Deshaun Watson very unhappy. He's been on vacation. He hasn't spoken to the team. My understanding is that this is going to be a long-term deal, that he may want to be traded. He may opt to withhold his services. And again, it's early in the offseason, but this bears watching, Greeny.
Yes, Nick Caserio is the man they've hired to be their general manager at this point, and there is a head coaching vacancy there. Fascinating. Rex, you were there on Sunday Countdown yesterday, obviously. What is your big picture take right now on Deshaun?
Yeah, I just thought it was crazy. I mean, number one, I get it. If you bought a franchise, then you can hire whoever the heck you want. I get that. But why would you go to this young man and say, listen, I want your input, and then just and totally disregard it? So if you're going to say that he's going to be part of the process, then allow him to be part of the process. And so to me, it was just, it's a bad look either way. And I mean, could you imagine if you trade Deshaun Watson? This is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he's young. And oh my God, you're going to trade him? Like, that blows me away. It absolutely blows me away. But you might not have a choice. I mean, if you never had to bring him in. That's what I don't understand. He never asked you to bring him in to make into the decisions.
Right.
Why the hell do you tell him you're going to listen to him, and then all of a sudden you dismiss it? I don't know.
Go ahead, Danny.
I think they're going to have to trade him because I don't think he trusts anybody in their organization. He's a top 5 quarterback you can win multiple Super Bowls with. Now, the question isn't who should call. The question is who shouldn't call, because there's only 7 teams in the NFL that shouldn't call. Seattle, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Buffalo, Baltimore, Kansas City, and the Chargers. Those are the only teams in the NFL that I could sit there and tell you justifiably don't call. The 24 other, they need to call Houston and figure out what's it going to take. What is it going to take? Because every one of those other 24 teams should sit there and go, we can absolutely upgrade. It's worth it, whatever they want. I don't care if it's 4 first-round picks. It is worth it to go get him. Multiple Super Bowls you can win with Deshaun Watson.
Oh, heck yes. Shefty, he has a no-trade clause, yes?
Yeah, well, it's his word on that no-trade clause, Greeny. In other words, the Jacksonville Jaguars could say tomorrow, I'm trading Deshaun Watson to, you come up with the team, the Philadelphia Eagles. And Deshaun Watson could say, I don't want to go to Philadelphia. I want to go to Miami. He dictates the no-trade clause. They cannot trade him without his consent, and therefore he is in control of a trade should a trade arise.
All right, again, Shefty, who last week told us that the Cowboys might be the most interesting storyline of the offseason. This stuff never ends. All of a sudden, all eyes on Deshaun. Houston, you have a problem. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.